This is Detour, the best stories in Black travel.
This is Excursions with Gina Arias, Cuba edition, Part 2. Who we don't hear on this track is the other half of Conciencia, JD Acere. Following our talk with El Individuo, JD offered to bring us around Havana to get to know the scene. JD led us from studios to private homes to live music spaces such as La Fábrica de Arte, a multi-level art gallery and grade-A performance venue created from a former cooking oil factory. The enormous space is filled with art of all kinds and several large stages. We were invited there to watch La Reina y La Real perform. We were told that the duo of MCs was auditioning to be on the roster of artists at the Cuban Agency of Rap. Expecting to see budding amateurs, we were floored to witness the talent and professional level performance of two skilled lyricists backed up by a band, which included a bassist, pianist, drummer, and a horn section. We were lucky enough to meet them after their amazing set and arranged an interview the following day at the historic Havana Libre Hotel, where Fidel Castro set up provisional headquarters following the victory of the revolutionary forces. So what are some of the challenges of being women in this male-dominated scene?
We have to be doubly strong. We have to deal with a lot of criticism. Many times we have been censored and had doors closed on us, but here we are. And we want to be an example for all women, because it hasn't been easy, but we have accomplished many things. And if we have accomplished them, many women can too.
Men that have censored us have thought they were helping us, as if we don't have the same capacity as them in writing lyrics and performing. But that hasn't stopped us. We have shown everyone that being a woman is not a hindrance. In fact, sometimes we have even more to say than men.
Something else that has helped us is not playing the victims, not seeing ourselves as less, but on the contrary, to see ourselves as strong and powerful. We are tired of folks telling us that we are emotional and have nothing interesting to say, but we are done with that. We are about doing our work and setting an example.
Explain what you mean when you say men have tried to censor you.
Censoring is any type of limitations that they want to place on us. Sometimes it's not explicit. For example, sometimes there are events happening and we are not invited, and we don't find out about the events until after they've happened.
When we first began, our rhyming style was very hardcore. We were imitating men in order to feel more comfortable around them. But then we realized no. If we are women, we can come at it from our own way. And the sound of our music started to change and incorporate other elements. And that is when we began to hear, oh, that's not rap.
One fine day, we decided that we wanted to go beyond the limits of the rap world. The themes and the music don't always have to be so aggressive.
So why did two MCs decide to form a band?
We were independent artists, but then we started to create music together, and people began to identify us together. Someone who worked in the Cuban Agency of Rap, the state-run institution which helps hip-hop artists become recognized as professional artists, strongly encouraged us to audition to become part of the agency's roster of artists. And we auditioned, and were not accepted. We were told that together we weren't strong, and that maybe if we had auditioned separately, we would have been accepted separately. That day, we decided that we're gonna really be La Reina y La Real. We were even told we should change our name, but we decided to keep it. We started thinking bigger. We went to the studio, linked up with the producer, decided to create a band. We called the musicians. The first thing we told them is, look, we don't have 1 cent to pay you. They laughed. And we're seeing the big results with this idea to form a band.
Listas pa' la pelea, una más vencida sin pausa pa' que vea. Pa' quien dijo que no, yo defiendo mi hip hop, cultivando este arte pa' tú el que lo dudó. Es la reina y la real.
Stay tuned for part 3.